Bonjour Seesmic, nice to see you again. What happened this weekend on Seesmic? A very, very strange weekend on Seesmic. For this discussion, I am with Kathy Brooks.
Vinvin.
So what happened this weekend?
Our little child is growing up.
Oh.
Seesmic is coming of age. Let's say when Seesmic really started out, it was a small community, right? Everybody knew each other, but now we're growing. And so someone might make a comment that everybody else might know as a joke, but other people don't know as a joke, and then people react to it. It then becomes like the game of telephone, where what you hear at the end isn't what was said at the beginning.
I know the solution.
You know the solution?
Groups and channels.
Groups and channels.
Friends timeline.
Friends timeline. And the ability, and this isn't here yet, but it's coming soon, the ability to flag content. It's like a dinner party, right? We keep talking about Seesmic as like a really large dinner party. And so you invite people to the dinner party who you know, but then they might invite people who you don't know. You can't control other people's behavior, is really at the end of the day, and we can't control the conversation, and we won't control the conversation.
We won't.
But what we will do, and what we are doing, is providing some guidelines.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's a good start for this conversation. Let's talk about the President's Day, where you're supposed not to work.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, you may be wondering why Seesmic felt it necessary to hold a press conference today. Others of you may be wondering what Seesmic is. Go look it up. Anyway, we would like to announce today that Vinvin, your very own Vinvin, is running for the President of the United States of America. Everyone, please welcome Vinvin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to being the next President of the United States of America. And for those out there who say that it's unconstitutional for a foreigner, an alien, a stranger, a non-American to run for the office of President, I say, stay cool. Line it up.
First American President, Jed Bartlett.
That one's actually easy for me. Abraham Lincoln.
Let's take some questions.
Here.
Yeah, come on.
What party will you be running for?
The Boston Marathon.
Independent.
Yes. It depends on the weather. But if it's not raining, I'll be there.
Washington and Franklin and Jefferson and Lincoln.
What's your stand on abortion?
Abortion for everyone!
No, you're pro-choice.
Yes, thank you. I thought it was a good idea too. Good answer, no? No.
The best American president would be William Shatner.
Vinvin, what's your view on gay marriage?
Oh, good question. All marriage should be gay. If you're not happy, you should consider divorce.
No, homosexuality.
Oh, please, don't start rumors, It's already difficult to be French.
Roosevelt, Truman.
Other questions?
Vinvin, why do you think you should be the next U.S. president?
Are you kidding? Look at this face. Imagine this face on a quarter.
No, because it's time for a change.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking about change, pennies, quarters, dimes. Pay attention with. So, a new question in the room, yeah?
Vinvin, what's your plan for getting out of Iraq?
I think we should use planes.
Cars would take a long time.
Yeah.
I would have to say Harry S. Truman.
Vinvin, what do you think about universal health care?
Universal health care is very important. We just have one universe, so we have to make sure that it's healthy.
Eisenhower, Kennedy.
Vinvin!
I'm sorry, Vinvin is taking no more questions today. Sorry. Thank you for coming.
Oh, rabble.
Happy President's Day.
Yes, that's what. And then she ate the croissant, and I didn't say anything. Of course, I didn't say anything. Okay, now the interview. I talked to my friend Patty Hartwell. So tell me, what do you do in life, Patty?
When I'm not on Seesmic, I'm a news and documentary producer. And I also am working now on starting some new documentaries, I hope.
What kind of documentaries?
One is on the green economy, another one is on American foreign policy, and another one might be on Darfur.
What's the best conversation you had on Seesmic?
For me, it was actually one on the environment. I just remember there were a lot of people from all over the world, like in real time, talking about it. What was fascinating to me immediately about the conversation on Seesmic about Benazir Bhutto, I found myself getting involved in explaining things to people that I understood about the situation just because I've read a lot and know a lot about foreign policy in Pakistan. And then they would come back and they would say, but do you know how we see this? This back and forth illuminated the story of Benazir Bhutto much more so than the traditional way of having news just be given to you.
So tell me, today it's the President's Day. Can you explain?
Well, Abraham Lincoln was born on the 12th of February. He's our 16th president. George Washington was born on the 22nd of February, and he's our first president. And they decided to make one day to celebrate both their birthdays, but, all the presidents. It's become a day, like many holidays, where you go shopping.
Can you tell me an embarrassing secret?
Next.
Is it the same life, the private life and the on life life?
Not at all. You know why that is because I have a lot of friends in real life who are either not online like this, or they're not even in Seesmic. My Seesmic family is an entirely new group of people, and they're very separate from my real life.
How do you see the future of Seesmic?
Well, I think it's going to be a challenge, actually, because there was a debate, which I didn't get to participate in over the weekend, I think, about as it grows, how are we going to keep this sense of community? We have to be conscious of the fact that just because people are new in Seesmic, they still have something to contribute, that we're not that much better at this just because we've been here longer.
So will you keep your friends' timeline, or will you try to follow the public timeline?
I have a friend's timeline, but I always really follow the public timeline. I want to see the new people coming in, and I don't only want to be in the conversations that my friends are talking in. That is too limiting.
Oh, maybe you could sing something now?
Like what?
Like what you want.
I will say next.